nation to the Lord. Jesus is Lord, Lord of Ireland, Lord of Europe, Lord of heaven and earth. Of our nation here in Clonmacnois. My name is Tim Nichols and I'm a member of the Global Day of Prayer Ireland team, which welcomes you here to Clonmacnois. It's great to be here with Christian brothers and sisters from various churches, linked together because of one person, Jesus, who is Lord. And we are here in Clonmacnois, in the centre of Ireland, with one purpose: to declare that Jesus is Lord. Yes. Lord of Ireland. Yes. Lord of Europe. Yes. Lord of heaven and earth. Yes. Now we may not see this on a daily basis in our homes, our schools, our workplaces and our towns and villages. And that is why we are here to pray that Jesus become Lord in every aspect of our nation. Our time of prayer has two parts. The first part, we will pray for our nation, for various different aspects of our life as a nation. And one of our key focuses for today is to pray into the whole area of mental health. Last year when we gathered here, we prayed for the whole issue of suicide. But we want to give a focus as part of our prayer for our nation for the area of mental health, which is such an issue facing us and is often in our newspapers. The second part will be to join with 212 nations across the world who are at this time, on this day, praying with us. This time of prayer started off in the Pacific Islands and it will conclude on the west coast of America. When you arrived, going a little bit hoarse here. When you arrived, you were given a stone. And a little bit into our time of prayer for the nation, I'm going to invite you to take your stone and to bring it to the cross over there as a sign of your commitment as living stones to the Lord, to present yourselves in the heart of this nation as a recommitment to the Lord and to your commitment to the nation in prayer. Today is a time of national prayer. So let us call upon Tony to blow the shofar. Hallelujah. And then I'm going to invite Marie to lead us in Céad Míle Fóilte Taiseachs.
Love
begin by declaring together the word of the Lord. There is one body and one Spirit, just as there is one hope to which God has called you. There is one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God, whose Father is Son.
And the trumpet call, lift your voice. It's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation come. Yea, behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, Jesus, shining black the sun. At the trumpet call, oh, lift your voice. It's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes.
In the golden era of Irish history, one of the distinctives of our nation and of the Celtic Church of that era was the central place of the Scriptures. The Book of Kells, a highly ornamented copy of the four Gospels, is one of the most treasured works in our national heritage and one of the most beautiful in the world. The cross of the Scriptures here at Clonmacnois bears testimony to the central place of the Scriptures in the life of the Church, here in the very heart of our country in the 9th century. Missionaries went from here throughout Europe and beyond to bring the Word of God to the nations of the world. Let us read from the Word of God. Jesus returned to Galilee in the power of the Spirit, and news about him spread through the whole countryside. He taught in their synagogues, and everyone praised him. He went to Nazareth, where he'd been brought up, and on the Sabbath day he went into the synagogue, as was his custom. And he stood up to read. The scroll of the prophet Isaiah was handed to him. Unrolling it, he found the place where it was written,
Behold, he comes, riding on clouds, shining like the sun. At the trumpet call, lift your voice. It's the year of Jubilee, and out of Zion's hill salvation comes. These are the days of Ezekiel, the dry bones becoming as flesh.
When you came into the field, you were all given a stone. And part of our calling as Christians is that we're called living stones. And what I would like you to do, slowly, orderly, freely, is to invite you to take that stone as a symbol of your dedication to the Lord, and to take it to the cross over there